Okay, dear students, in previous lectures we have studied that matter in our surrounding. The following topics we have already discussed. Introduction. Introduction mean what is matter, how to define that matter, and activities we have also done. 8 activities, 1.1 to 1.8 we have already done. And with these activities, they explain what are characteristic of matter particles. Okay, we studied that character of matter particles particularly. Okay, 3 things mainly he tells about that matter particles of matter attract each other, have space between them, they are continuously moving. Okay, these are the mainly characteristic which explained by those activity, continuously moving, about the particles of matter. Okay, now yesterday I have given you some homework regarding the exercise, so I am solving those blueprint question now. So answer to first question. Okay, in which he has given you some particular substances names. In here you have to classify whether they are not matter or not matter. So I am listing particularly those are matter. One is chair, air. He has given love, but love is a emotion, that will be not matter. So which is non-matter, I am writing down below. Non-matter. Okay, I am writing here. Which are matter? Above. Chair, air, smell, head. Head is also a emotion. Almonds are particularly matters. Okay. Thought is also a intellectual thing. Mean to say hate, love, you are thinking particularly, they do not have matter particles. Cold is also a temperature condition, will be not considered as a matter. Lemon particularly is a matter. Water is matter, having mass and space occupy both. Smell of perfume, so smells will not considered as a matter particles. They are even you can say are the fragrance inhaled by us. So this is the answer for the first question. Now the second question he is asked that a smell of hot sizzling food reaches to you several meters away, but to get smell from cold food you have to go close. Why? Because at sizzling food, hot sizzling food have high temperature. So at high temperature, particles of matter move more rapidly, or you can say moves more fast. That's why smell reaches more rapidly to you. So this will be the answer for the second question. Now answer third. In this case he is asking that a diver is going through the water. So which property of matter these observations show to you? So first thing you will tell that different matter have different amount of attraction forces between their particles. In case of water, attraction forces are weaker. So this property is explained in this particular phenomenon. Now the answer fourth he is asking that what are the characteristics of particles of matter they are telling you. So I have already told you answer of this question in here that particles of matter attract each other. Particles of matter have space between them, and particles of matter are continuously moving. So these are the various characteristics we have studied so far in this chapter. Okay, now our next topic is regarding states of matter. States of matter. They are doing the physical classification. We have already told you that there are two kinds of classification possible for matter, physical as well as chemical. Okay, chemical classification we will do in the next chapter. We are doing now is physical. So on physical basis, matter is classified into three: solid, liquid, gas. Okay, two other state also possible. One is Bose-Einstein condensate, which is in short written as BEC, and one is plasma. Okay, but these two are not existing at room temperature. These three matter state you can find out at room temperature, like water at room temperature is in liquid state, desk, wooden things are in solid state, and hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen particularly exist in gaseous state at room temperature. But in these states no matter exists at room temperature. If you want to attain the matter in these states, you have to lower the temperature or you have to raise the temperature. That's why we are only discussing these particularly three states which are existing at the room temperature. First of all, we have started with the solid state. Okay, solid state general characteristic, if you will tell, have definite shape and definite volume. This is defined as a solid state. Mean to say, you can say the state of matter which have definite shape and definite volume is termed as solid state of the matter. Now he has given you a activity below this, that is activity 1.9. okay, so in this he has given you that you have to select some matters particularly. Those matters are particularly which one? He want you to have a book, a needle, okay, a pen and a piece of wooden stick. A wooden stick, you can say. These four matters, 1, 2, 3, 4 matters he has want you to pick. Okay, and now he want you to apply some force. Force you can apply by using anything, by your hands, or you can use hammer. So he is asking some question on that basis. First question he asked in this activity, that whether the matter get compressed or matter changes its shape. The second question he asked, these are the questions here. The second question he is asked, is matter get compressed? The third question he is asked, whether these matters can diffuse into each other or not. Each other or not. Okay, so I am answering these questions to you one by one. First, matter can change its shapes or not? It's do not change shape. Do not change its shape. Which property is explaining? That solid state matter are rigid. Second, is matter get compressed? No, because they have definite shape. Third question, whether the matter can diffuse into each other or not? No. Solid matters, particles have greater attraction to each other. So they cannot diffuse. Okay. Now there is another question given below. He has given some another matter which are to pick, like you have picking these matters. In the next case he is asking you to pick some other matters like a rubber. Okay, the first matter he want to pick is a rubber band. Second matter, a sugar or salt. Third matter, a sponge. Sponge which can be like a ball which is compressed easily. Okay, so he is asking whether these matter. On this basis, these matters also he asked question that whether all these the same three questions he is asked, that whether matter changes its shapes or not, whether they get compressed or not, whether they can diffuse into each other or not. Okay, so this is your homework, particularly by taking the example of these three particular matters. You have to explain the answer of these three questions, and you have to read up to activity 1.9. You will read up to activity 1.9 and you will solve this particularly example. Okay, thank you.